feel so strong and true. Now I'm here wondering what to do. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand. Guess value in my time takes a stand. People reaching out for me unknown, begging for advice like I've got the throne. But when the truth hits, they're up and gone, leaving me with echoes all alone. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand. Guess value in my time takes a stand. People reaching out for me unknown, begging for advice like I've got the throne. But when the truth hits, they're up and gone, leaving me with echoes all alone. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand. Guess value in my time takes a stand. It's a cycle that I see every day. They come and go like the light of day. I'm done with wasting every breath I take. Time is cold and I refuse to break. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand. Guess value in my time takes a stand. It's a cycle that I see every day. They come and go like the light of day. I'm done with wasting every breath I take. Time is gold and I refuse to break. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand. Guess value in my time takes a stand.
Yeah, you always come around acting like you need a break. Let me hold something like I ain't got my own stakes. Always playing victim, but the mirror's out of focus. I see through the games, man, your excuses are bogus. You wanna play the blame game? So let me school you quick. It's about to climb. While you whining, I'm shining, man, I'm taking my time. World's got its struggles, but I'm paving my way. Quit the victim act, get up and slay. But check it, while I'm hustling and grinding every day, you sitting on the sidelines, wishing life would change. Talking about the world's against you, but look at your moves. No effort, no hustle, just waiting for my dues. You ain't on my level, this is hard truth. So let me school you quick, it's about to climb. While you whining, I'm shining, man, I'm taking my time. World's got its struggles, but I'm paving my way. Quit the victim act, get up and slay. You ain't on my level, this is hard truth. So let me school you quick, it's about to climb. While you whining, I'm shining, man, I'm taking my time. World's got its struggles, but I'm paving my way. Quit the victim act, get up and slay. No more holds for you, my patience is thin. Keep your hands to yourself, time to let the real win.
Yeah, they come around asking me to pay the rent. Let me hold something like they can't make a sense. Always crying foul, say the world's so cold, but they ain't doing nothing, just waiting to be sold. Victims of their drama can't escape the game. Always pointing fingers, but they're just the same. I ain't your bank, I ain't your crutch. Always need a hand, but never give much. Wake up, little dreamers, gotta earn your stake. While you're here crying, I'm building my fate. You call me crazy, but I'm seeing the truth. While you're stuck in your ways, just chasing your youth. Claim the odds are stacked, yeah, life's a fight. But with all that complaining, when do you ignite? The victim Olympics, man, they take the gold. But when it's time to act, they fold, the story's told. I ain't your bank, I ain't your crutch. Always need a hand, but never give much. Wake up, little dreamers, gotta earn your stake. While you're here crying, I'm building my fate. So let me make it clear, hear the truth in my tone. Help yourself first, or you'll always be alone. I ain't your bank, I ain't your crutch. Always need a hand, but never give much. Wake up, little dreamers, gotta earn your stake. While you're here crying, I'm building my fate.
Tech coach Ralph, tough as nails, no disguise. Pushing limits, yeah, he's that kind of guy. At first it's harsh, the rules feel like chains. But trust the process, there's sunshine in the rains. He cracks the whip, but it's all in love. Results shining bright like stars above. Tech coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. Days turn to weeks, skills sharp and fast. What once was a struggle now feels like a blast. Step by step, we rise and we glow. With Ralph in our corner, we're ready to show. Singing his praises, can't keep it inside. From hard ass to hero, he's our pride. Tech coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching from. Want to start off by saying a very, very happy Thanksgiving to everybody out here. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully you are doing well. Hopefully you're having a happy Thanksgiving. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, if you're in the United States, I am very happy to be here with you. We do not miss. How is everyone doing? I got my guy, your car in the building already. Mr. Technique is in the building. Welcome in your car. Hopefully you are doing well. I know you as well take no days off. So welcome in everybody. How is everyone doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Still playing around. I'll start off with this, right? I absolutely despise doing graphics and stuff. Give me code all day long. Give me code all day long. Your car, Rod Brown, all you graphical people, you guys can have that aspect of it. I'll just live in the code. You guys can have all that other stuff, right? I am Tech Coach Ralph. We are Engineered to Win. This is a special episode because we're starting early because today is Thanksgiving. But we don't miss. We have work to do, so we're gonna get our work done. While we might be on holiday from our day jobs and stuff like that, if you actually work a day job, you might own your own company and you have no days off, right? So we don't take any days off. We are always working. We are always winning. How is everyone doing? All right. So the plan for today is we're going to continue with some UI enhancements. We're going to continue with adding the security for the API. Somehow it's still working. Like I thought the access was going to be taken away from Mongo, but somehow it's still working. It's still connected on Google. So we're gonna get into all of that a little bit more, but I'm just giving you some insight. You saw we're going to be doing the Accordian component for definitions and for examples, all of that good stuff. So full show ahead today. We're going to have our 3 segments. Depending on how thankful and grateful I'm feeling, and depending on if we have people in the building today, and if your car says yes, then we might do a giveaway. I don't know yet. We gotta see. I gotta see who shows up. If we have the right amount of interaction, then we will do a giveaway. But I'm just here to work and to continue pushing our Urban Dictionary of Economic Data to support our Saturday morning shows. But with that being said, we're going to jump into our agenda. So first and foremost, how I always like to do, I want to say a big thank you so much to all of the subscribers, the new ones who are helping us grow so quickly. We are almost at 1,800 and we are going to go to 18,000, then to 180,000, and then we're going to go to 1.8 million, then to 18 million, and then to 1.8 billion. We're going to turn the tech game around one person at a time, and we are going to help people escape the victim Olympics. All right. All right. So thank you to all the subscribers. I really appreciate you all.
I appreciate you.
And I just got to say a big salute to all of my tech savages out there. Those include my tech barbarians, my tech prodigy, my technical explorers, all of my Patreon members who are always supporting, who are always putting in the work day in and day out.
Let's get it.
And salute to all of my tech mercenaries. Those are my YouTube members who help keep the channel afloat.
We the best.
And of course, I can never, ever forget the bag chasers. Shout out to the bag chasers out there.
Money.
And always got to drop one of these for my guy, your car, Mr. Technique, and my best friend in the whole wide world, my guy, Mitch. Shake and bake. All right. With that being said, do me a big favor on your way in. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time that we go live, and drop new content. As well as go to techcoachralph.dev, where you can get access to exclusive information, where I'm going to be updating my resume soon. If I don't do it this weekend, then it's probably going to end up being sometime in December. We do our Scrum nights with the Tech Barbarians, where we are going over our sprints, the development work that we're building so that we can actually build a practical experience. I upload the sprint reviews and presentations that my different tech barbarians are doing so that they can build confidence. I was talking to one of my tech barbarians the other day, and they said that they, they're able to learn stuff, but they feel that they have trouble articulating certain things. I said, well, you know what we're going to do then? We're going to be working on articulation, because if you cannot articulate yourself, people will not understand what you're saying, and that's going to prevent you from being able to move up. So being able to articulate yourself properly, being able to break it down, easy way to understand. Stop trying to use these big words that people people don't understand. So we make it easy, and we're going to make you communicate clearly so that you can skyrocket to the top, right? So that's our goals. And that's what I work with my tech barbarians on, whether it's technical stuff, whether it's presentation stuff, whatever it is, I found a solution for them. And that's honestly why I kind of limit how many people I work with, because I want those that I work with, I want to be able to dedicate my time to them and help them win. All right. So check out techcoachdrive.dev. You can sign up for one-on-one coaching. You can get access to exclusive content, and we can work together, and we will win. Because you know what? Your car, guess what? Hard work is good work, okay? Hard work is good work. All right, now let's jump in real quick to our live show schedule. So first and foremost, we got Sunday afternoons. We're going to be this coming Sunday. We're going to be continuing working on our, we might do one more deployment based on the work that we do today, so that we can get our accordions, we can get the API security, all the stuff that we do today. We might have to do another push to Google Cloud Platform, but we're pretty much pros at it now. Also, we're going to get into Kubernetes, trying to use Minikube to deploy things locally. Sundays dedicated to DevOps, so you definitely want to join us on Sundays if you're interested in being a cloud engineer, a DevOps engineer. Even cybersecurity is monitoring this type of stuff, so you definitely want to tune in on Sundays. We have our morning shows on Mondays and Wednesdays. We start between 7:30 a.m. and 8 a.m., where we review some news articles. Mondays, we review the numbers to watch for the week that we review on Saturdays. But we do some news stories, as well as we do some of our mobile development. I am debating if I'm gonna work tomorrow on this on the mobile app. If I do, just gonna be a straight working session to maybe put some music and some AI music in the background and just work on this stuff and explain what I'm doing. We'll see. I don't know about that one yet. We shall see. And then Tuesday nights we have our Q&A show. We had a crazy QA smoke show the other day. But you call in, and you can call in, or you can ask questions in the chat. I also find questions and I answer them and give my perspective. We have my guy Rod Brown calling the other day with some amazing questions and a great conversation. Thursday nights, which today we're doing this afternoon, we have software explorations. We're still working through our Urban Dictionary of Economic Data. We took this. It's like every time I think about what we've built here, right? It's crazy because I know that your car loves the numbers and stuff like that. Mitch is a data guy. And I was like, you know what? We always talk about these numbers. And I always check them on Monday, but I never follow up, right? So I'm like, let's follow up on Saturdays. And we started that around April, I believe. And we've been consistent just about every Saturday for the past 6-ish months now. And I was like, well, you know what? I need a better way to be able to reference this information. So we let's build an app for it. And now we've built this dictionary app, and we use it every single Saturday for the past month and a half, from when it was looking terrible with all the green and stuff to now it's looking beautiful. Thanks to Rod Brown, thanks to your car for their amazing design ideas. But it's just like how something, just a thought, a spark can end up all the way to building this out, right? And you'll see it in a little bit, and then we continue to have more and more ideas. Your car always says it. The content creates itself because we just work. Okay? So that's awesome. Thursday nights, which leads to Saturday mornings, the grand finale of the week, where we review the weekly economic numbers. That is the men lie, women lie, numbers manipulate show. That's where we review the weekly economic numbers. We do that Saturday mornings from CPI, Consumer Price Index, Producer Price Index, Consumer Sentiment, housing market for new houses, for existing homes sold, interest rates from the feds, jobless claims. The JOLTS report should be coming out next week, not this week. So many different things, all right? We review it all, and that's what we use this dictionary for, to help us out, okay? So, and the best part about Saturday mornings, the very best part, the reason that, all right, I'm not crazy about all these numbers and stuff like that, but the reason that I look forward to the Saturday morning show is because, all right, I'm gonna give you a little drum roll. Because it is co-hosted by Mitch and Yakar from the chat. Telling you, that's what makes the show what it is, right? Getting all the entertainment and the insightful information, the best, all right? Now we also have some pre-recorded content, so don't think that's it, right? Mondays we have candid conversations. This past Monday, I said why 99% of people will not make it in tech. You got to check it out. Wednesday, software explorations, concept and overviews. Yesterday, we broke down what a cybersecurity digital forensic analyst does, how much they get paid, why it's important, all of that. And I was not able to make it to my own show because I was running a meeting, but I saw Mitch in there in the chat. I said, you know what? Thank you so much, Mitch, for holding down the fort while I was unavailable. And then Fridays, we have the bug bite, where we review different software industry related bugs, things that are happening, lawsuits, cybersecurity attacks, defects, things of that nature. We break that down. I think tomorrow we're going to be talking about the Google being like the government trying to force Google to sell Chrome and Android. Yup. And then throughout the week we have clips from different shows. This week I had put clips early in the morning, clips from the Saturday morning show, and I'm working on getting more clips as well, just to keep the information going, because some people can't make it to the live stream, but they can watch an individual clip, or they might just care about an individual clip. So that's the goal. That's the goal of it all, right? And as well as clips from the Q&A show, right? So definitely, if you haven't done so yet, do me a big favor, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you can get all of this content that we are putting out here, okay? Now, let's wrap that up and let's go to the chat, because that was a lot of information, all right? So, let's see what we got. We got Wealth Building Journey in the building. He says, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Wealth Building Journey. So happy to have you here. We got my guy Mitch in the building. It says, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Mitch. You are a very, very great person, and I am thankful for my guy, Mitch. And now, Mitch, don't go getting all sentimental on me. I know. Let's see. Mitch says, did I eat yet? I did not eat yet, because if I did eat already, I would not be on this show. I would have been passed is out. All right. Let's see. The Wealth Building Journey says he's dropping in really quick before heading to family to get some dinner. Shout out to the Wealth Building Journey. Go enjoy that time with your family. Get some good dinner. And the Wealth Building Journey says, lesson 2 of Stock Club Basics is ready to go. Nice. Let's get it. I'm going to reach out to you tomorrow as well about some ideas that I have. Mentions that I wasn't on my own show. Cool. Perfect. All right, cool. So we are going to get started with our show for today. I have some different layouts here and there. I don't know. I am not a graphic person, as I always tell you guys. So it's going to be what it's going to be. All right. It's going to be what it's going to be. So let's get to our first timer.
It's time to do.
All right. So the idea for today is there's a couple of different things we want to do, right? We want to add security for the API, add basic auth. We want to update the page title because right now the page title just says React app. And then we want to add our accordion components for the definitions and the examples. And then maybe if we have time, add some more examples, add the custom bullets. I could probably do the more examples on my own, but the custom bullets would be pretty cool. So we shall see what we can do today, okay? So let's start off with, also there's something really strange that happened, right? I'll show you real quick. So let's go to, let me go pull up Talend and let's go here real quick, right? All right, so this is really weird. So what I'm trying to pass, so you remember the other day, right? We passed into www, and then if we do a patch, and if let me take this off for now, right? And I pass this in, and it says that it went through, but it doesn't change the URL here. However, if I actually go to, if I just throw this here, right? See how it updates this? So it doesn't put the www, but it's so weird. That is so weird that that would happen, right? Because now if we go to UDEC, if we go here, right? Wait for the page to load. You know what? Now I'm kind of understanding how the Cloud Run works and why they say you pay for it as you use it. Because now once I go to the URL, I think on Google they're starting it up. So when you first go to it, it's going to take some time for it to actually start up the first time. And I think that's not a bad thing if you don't always need it up. I don't know. We gotta monitor the price, but that's probably how the price can stay a bit low. So anyways, let's go to search for consumer, and we go to consumer price index. So you see how this is updated, right? But it still didn't put my www. That is so weird to me. It doesn't make any sense why it's not putting in my www. Because if I update this back, and now I refresh that, or no, wait. Oh, actually, no, I have to actually search for it again. Consumer price index, and you see it's gone. It's so weird that I wonder if it's a problem with Mongo. I don't know. So that's one thing that I have to look into. I'm not sure why it's not accepting the www, because when you click on this, we're going to get the connection issue, which should be the bls.gov to fix that, but it's just weird. So that's one thing that I have on our backlog to look into on why. I'm guessing it's Mongo that's not accepting it, but whatever. So we'll figure that out. But I'm just bold that one because we're not going to work on that today. So what we do want to work on though is having security authentication on this right. So let's look up basic auth. Express basic auth, I guess. And we did it. I did it before. I did it on a different application. But we're just gonna do install basic auth, and we're going to put it on certain endpoints. We're going to put it on the put, patch, post, and delete. We don't care if people are able to search and to get a list of definitions and to get a single definition. But we do want to actually, I'm thinking about it. Well, so for now, we'll put it on those. Actually, do I? Let me see how I can do this. Let's say we say Axios get React basic auth. how to send basic auth with Axios, because I wouldn't mind putting it on the whole thing, right? So there's an auth parameter for basic auth. Okay, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. All right. We're going to just add. So that makes it even easier to add a entire authentication to the whole app, and then we shall be able to protect the whole app, right? And it's going to be a lot easier because last time I had to separate it into certain spots, which now makes me want to go back and update it. Anyways, whatever. I digress. The good thing about adding it to the whole app, like let's say you wanted to license out the API so other people can use it and formulate the UI as they please, or just maybe they just want the UI. You can create users to have access to it and monitor it that way. So definitely something to think about, okay? But for now, we're going to get started by installing this. We're going to do how to install npm install express basic auth, and we will go from there, okay? So let's see what we've got. Let's go over to this screen. Let's go over here. And we're going to go here for API. All right, cool. So we're going to go to our terminal. We're going to do npm install express-basic-auth. And that's going to install the node package for that. And did it go through? It did. And let me do an npm while we're at it. Let's clean up a little bit. We'll do npm audit fix. We can update some things. Depends. Let's see if we force. I don't want to break anything right now. I don't know if I will break anything. So what we will do is we'll maybe have a episode where we just do some cybersecurity type stuff. Let me move this to close that a bit so you can see it better. I don't want to break anything right now for trying to deploy. But we have our basic express basic auth module installed. So we are going to next go into we don't need this anymore. I'm going to go back into our code, and we're going to go to main. There's a lot of things we need to do on this app, right? But we will figure that out later on. Let's go to let's go back to the instructions, and we are going to do on our main.js, we're going to say require express, which we already have that, require express basic auth, and then we're just going to add this above everything else, and that should allow it to work for us. Okay, so let's go to, just give it a try. So, and this is if you wanted to have more than one user, then you would use this right here. But this is not the best way to add authentication. So we'll add better authentication later on. Maybe we can even do it where you sign up with, so basically what we would do is, if we want people to be able to use this app, right, make them members, and they will sign in with, Google or Apple or whatever, and it will store that into their database. So, but that's that's future thinking. Let's continue on a bit. Let's go back to over here. We're going to go all the way to the top, app.use. Say app.use, and then we're going to say basic auth. If I can spell basic right. Basic auth. Oh, actually, no. We forgot to do one thing, right? So we're going to do const basic auth equals requires express basic auth. Perfect. And then we're going to go down here, it says app.use, and then we're going to say basic auth. And then we're going to say, we will do, let's say tech coach Ralph. And then we will say, wait, we will say, forgot something. All right, let's go to, there we go. It says tech coach Ralph. And then we'll say the password is the coach we need. Is that right? All right, we have, oh, okay, we need to have a users thing here. Why am I messing this up? All right, hold on. Okay, so let me start over. Because I'm messing this up badly, all right? So basic auth. And we're going to add, okay, so we add this. That's why, that's what the problem is. Users. And then we're going to say here, tech coach Ralph. And we're going to say the password is the coach we need. All right, perfect. So we have that taken care of. So now if we go ahead and I have to go and stop the currently running backend. So if I go to where's what's running now? Where is the one that is currently running? Okay, there we go. What is this? Okay, got it. So stop that. And now, if we were to do a run over here, so it started. And if we go to do another talent, if we go here and we change to HTTP localhost 3000, and we just do a, let's just do a get, right? A get all. And we say here, we should get an error that we do not have a password. See, look at that. Look at that. 401 unauthorized. All right. So now if we go to add authorization and we say that the username is tech coach Ralph, we say the password is, let's do show password. We say the coach we need, right? And now we do a get request. It still fails. Why is that? Let me see. The coach we need, okay. And tech coach Ralph. Why is that not working? Is it because I didn't check this box? It's probably because I didn't. No, shut it. Let me see. Let's see. Okay, there it goes. There we go. So that's because I didn't have this box checked. So so if I change this password, right, then it should change this. And I go here and we get a fail. And I change this back to the coach that we need. Set. We send it and we are good to go. We're good to go. Good to go. Perfect. So now what we want to do though is we don't want to have anything hard coded in here. So we're going to go to our env file and we're going to say, API basic auth user equals tech coach Ralph, and password API basic auth pass equals the coach we need. So now in here, I can pass process.env dot, and that was called API basic this. Why is that not taking? Oh, you know what? I think there was something weird about it where it wasn't. Oh, I think that's right. I think it couldn't take process for some reason. Why would? Oh, that's annoying. All right, so we gotta fix that. Let's go over to express basic auth user process. I did it the other day. I forgot what exactly I did though. Let's say we say, I think we did it like this. I think we did it like, let me see if this is gonna work, right? API user name. It's going to be, oops. We got that. And now, can I drop this in here? Let's see. I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. Maybe. And then here, API user password equals, and that should be API basic auth pass. And this should be in here, but I'm pretty sure we're going to get an error. Or not? Oh, I don't know. Let's give it a run and see what happens. So if I go back over here and I go over to here, let's see. So it fails because of all right, so what did we do last time? Let's see. So let's do express basic auth, use environment variables. I could just pull up the other application, but let's see. You're setting user name to user, not as per your config. Was this what I did last time? I think I did something like that last time. Let's go back over there. I could look at the other code, but then we wouldn't have fun trying to figure it out. Let's go here. Let's go here to still getting some type of error. All right, so let's see. The string argument must be type of string or instance. Let's see where it's getting the error though. Oops. Let's see. Looking over here.
Lunch break! Lunch break!
It is break time, isn't it? All right, we'll figure it out. We're gonna go to our first break, but we shall figure it out in a little bit. But we have it working, but we wanted to externalize it because we don't want it to be hard coded in there, and we want to be. So I want it to be on my local machine to use that, but then when I deploy it, I want it to be like something else where. So that's why we don't hard code stuff. Okay. Let's see if we got anything in the chat, and then we're going to go to my first topic where, it's a love-hate relationship between me and LinkedIn, because a lot of people complain on LinkedIn, but it's also very, very insightful to us. And I think that my guy, Mitch, he enjoys defending the complainers. Okay. So we're going to start off with this one for today. Do me a favor though. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me close this down. Let me see. Where were we? Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. Okay. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna set up our timer. And let me go over to. You know what? Oh my God! I just realized that my lighting is kind of messed up. All right, so let's take a read of this together. So it says, guys, please allow me to rant today. We have my timer up, and let me put this up as well. Should you ever work for a toxic employer? So it says, guys, please allow me to rant today. So today somebody put up an entry-level job posting, of course, without salary information. And among the requirements, they insisted that only people who reside in certain parts of the city should apply. Doesn't this sound like discrimination? When I commented and told them to instead put up the salary information and let whoever wants to apply do so, they became emotional and responded with lots of nonsense. They actually said I'm using my platform to discourage people. Before I responded, they had blocked me. Cowards. Cowards. All right. Now, here's the thing. I am actually discouraging people from such toxic employers. How does where I live affect you as an employer? It could matter. I am discouraging people against applying for jobs that do not clearly outline salaries and benefits. Most of these people are out here to waste your time. Not to be mean, but a lot of people waste their own time anyways, right? A real recruiter knows their budget. It says, I am discouraging people about getting shortchanged on salaries. I'm advocating for people to be paid what they deserve, not what their previous meanie employers paid them. Now, if this irritates you as a recruiter, you are definitely doing something wrong. You know what? You get up.
How dare you?
Good talent comes at a cost, not with hiding information and asking people for their pay slips and other silly little demands. If you have no budget, don't hire. All right. And it says that this post received 2,111 reactions. They got thumbs up, applause. You want an applause? I'll give you an applause. $46 comments and 69 reposts. All right. And I don't want to show what people commented, right? Or maybe I'll read it, but not show it on screen. But anyways, let's go back to full screen. So some of the comments says, I don't know if I'm the only one who gets pissed with what your salary expectations question. It's such an outdated thing. I mean, you clearly know how much you're willing to spend, so spill it. It's up to me to decide if I'm willing to trade my skills for that or not. And the person who wrote it says, actually, the discussion should be This is what we are offering. Is this something you can consider? Says, and then another one says, hiring without a budget is a scam in the 21st century. You cannot decide someone's pay based on previous recent employment. Any request for a pay slip by employer is a red flag. It's either they have a budget or they do not. Well, everyone, I just wanted to say welcome to the LinkedIn Victim Olympics.
Yeah, they come around asking me to pay the rent. Let me hold something.
Anyways, so here's my thoughts on this, right? If you do not like what a employer is, like the conditions that they set, then how about you just don't apply for it? If someone trying to place people in a position, then you don't send your people that you're recruiting to that company. I mean, should you ever work for a toxic employer? It depends. It absolutely depends, right? What is it? Okay, how could you say such a thing?
How dare you? Come on, get a move on. Back to work, back to work, back to work.
How could I, Tech Coach Ralph, ever tell somebody that they should work for a toxic employer? That is just wrong. That is just so mean. You're a big meanie, just like the recruiters. And I'm not a recruiter. I am just a not so humble, maybe sometimes humble, senior QA engineer, right? And a technical coach. And I say sometimes you should work for a toxic employer. When should you work for a toxic employer? Well, what if you just paid $15,000 for a boot camp and you applied for 3,251 jobs? However, in your first 6 months, you're supposed to apply for 100 jobs a week, right? And they monitor it to see how many jobs you applied for a week. And, but there was 1 week you kind of felt a little sick, right? You might have been partying a little too much, and you did not, and you applied for 99 instead of the 100 jobs. And now they said, you know what? On week 14 of the 16 weeks you were supposed to apply for 100 jobs a week, right? You applied for 99. Therefore, no refund for you. No refund for you. Sorry, not happening. You're out of there.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
You're in a bind. So you can't get your refund on $15,000. You can't get an interview. And now there comes a job. There comes this one little job who says, you know what? We need you to be in person. I mean, the boot camp did promise you that you'd be making $200,000 a year on your first job after 6 weeks, right? But now this one lowly job comes and says, hey, we're hiring for this position. And, we need somebody to be within, 30 minutes of the office. And, there's no salary on there because we're going to negotiate with you. And you're like, well, this sounds toxic. I'm not going to get it. I'm not doing it. I have principles. I have principles that I must live up to. And I'm like, well, I would say, you know what? You probably want to suck it up and go accept that job. You probably want to go accept that job. It might be toxic, but guess what? You need some experience. You need to build up that experience. So that's why I say these people who are looking out here to get these 2,111 reactions, those 70 comments and those 69 reposts, guess what? Number one, they might not be working themselves. Number two, there is nothing that they can do for you except for make you feel good as you sprint and leap over hurdles in the Victim Olympics. You're running in the wrong direction. So if you need a job, if you need to build experience, especially in tech, don't leave any stones unturned. Apply for the job, if they don't put a salary, then guess what? You find out. And here's, all right. Last thing I'm gonna share with you. What if like you're working a current job, but it's like it's not going anywhere, and so you took your boot camp or whatever, and you want to transition into tech, and now you actually get an offer. Right? And they tell you, well, this is how much it's gonna be, and it's like, wow, this is actually less than I'm making right now. I can't take it. What? You know that sometimes to get into tech, you have to start at the entry level, and you might have to find additional sources of income. You might have to get a second job as you progress. You might want to drive some Uber or DoorDash or whatever, maybe Amazon delivery before your shift, before your work hours and after your work hours, just so that you can actually build the experience that you need in tech. All right? You know?
I'm just being honest.
Right? I'm just being honest. So that is my thoughts on that. Hopefully that helps you. Hopefully it helps you be clear-eyed and not follow. And you know what? My guy Mitch said that it's Thanksgiving. You can be nice. I thought I was being nice. By telling you the truth and by giving you a little bit of encouragement that you don't have to run in the Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. Uh-oh. Does that fix it? Let me see. What in the, oh my God. Let me undo. What happened there? Can I get it back? Oh my God. It's all gone. I don't know what happened. It's just a mess. Let me see. Can I get this back? Oh my goodness. What did Mitch do to me? See, look what you did, Mitch. Have you no empathy, man? Oh my goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. I lost it. Let me do this. See what Mitch did to me? Talking about being nice. See what happens when I'm nice. You see what happens when I'm nice. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Let me see if I can fix this. Thanks a lot, Mitch. Thank you. You know what? I should banish you for today. Have you no empathy, Mitch? Have you no empathy? All right. Let's fix that up. And let me see if I fix this back. Let's see if I can fix this. There we go. We're back. Thanks a lot, Mitch. Thank you a lot. Talking about being nice. Why don't you be nice, Mitch? Why don't you be nice instead of messing up my comments? Anyways, let's wrap that one up. Okay, cool. Let me check the chat, and then we will get back to our next segment of work. Let's see. Your car. All right, let me go here. Let's see. So Mitch said that I'll hire you now. Okay, Mitch is hiring. Says, I got a job for you. Sanitation engineer. They make a lot of money, I heard. I heard sanitation engineers make a lot of money, all right? It says, I saw a role that said preferably live on a specific time. What I do applied anyways. It's all about negotiation. And once they see the name Mitch, they're like, you know what? All bets are off. I am going after my guy, Mitch. All right. Let me do this real quick. All right. Let's see what else we get. It said preferably doesn't mean no one else can. Exactly. I mean, you can apply for a job and you can, because what if the person's willing to move to a different part of the city, you know? It says get the job and money, but apply other places while you have the job. Exactly. Toxic employer. Huh. Okay. It says always have something cooking on the back burner. Exactly. And this is when Mitch totally messed up the stream by saying that I can be nice. I tried to be nice and everything went haywire. We got Me Micify in the building. How's it going, Me Micify? How's your time out there in Vegas? Hopefully you're having a good time. I hope you're having a good time. We have Alexis in the building, says good afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well, Alexis. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Hopefully you are doing well. We're gonna fix this thing to white. Let's see what happens. And we have Mitch said FOTOU. No idea what that means, but we still appreciate Mitch.
I appreciate you.
All right. Why is this thing? Oh my goodness, this is going crazy on me. All right, let's get back to our next working segment. And for the chat, Alexis also said, happy Thanksgiving to you all. So thank you so much to Alexis. And Alexis, you are very, very much appreciated here. You are part of the family. As long as you have your creme brulee for Mitch, he will allow you to be part of our Thanksgiving Day celebrations. All right. I do know Creole. Yes. So you're trying to you're trying to speak Creole. That's not what you would want to say. But okay, good try, Mitch. Good try. You know what, Mitch? You get an at least you tried.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
All right, let's get to our next one for our next segment.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right, so we're trying to figure out here how to. We're trying to figure out how to get our credentials to pass here. So I cannot use a variable as a user credential. Because the username is considered as a property, which we're supposed to just put in the quotations. So this is what it should be. Oh, we can try that. So users and then username equals password. Let's see. And then pass in the users dictionary there. Why is it equals password though? Oh, okay, I see what they're doing. Kind of weird, but okay. Okay, cool. Let's give that a try. We're gonna give that a try. Alexis, let me know what you think about the layout. I'm iffy on the layout, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's go to here, and we're gonna say const. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Actually, it might have been that. Let me see. Let me start that over again. That might have been what it is. Let's give that a quick try. Okay, nope, so not yet. All right, now we're going to say we have those two. And then we're going to say const users equals brackets. And then we're going to say users user API username equals API password. And then we're going to pass in users in here. And let's do our unauthorized API message. And we'll say message. And we'll say, man, bad credentials is fine. Or let's say instead of bad credentials, we'll say, congratulations, you played yourself. All right, let's see what happens with that. And if we go back to over here, and we go here, let's see what happens. Still we're getting an error. Okay, why are we getting this error here? Let's see if we go to, at course? No way. Invalid string argument. It must be a syntax issue I have up here somewhere. Let me see. We have Accord, we have app use, which worked before. Static user authorizer. Process params. Node modules. Because if we change this back, let me see. Username, process, env, and then that. And then we have, wait a second. I mean, I don't think this is what the issue is, but I did have a mistake in here. But that shouldn't have done it though. What about if I move this course down? And I go to type error. Invalid type error. Received undefined function. See, if I change this back to and we say tech coach Ralph, and we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see what we got going on here. Oh, this is to be like that. What? Making this worse. Okay, so let's see. We have that. And if I go back over here, okay. So, all right. I'm not gonna spend the whole day looking at this. I'm just gonna go look at the other one, see how we did it over there. Let me just go to new window. What did we do for that one? We did. That is what we. So under users, we did. So we didn't have this. We say we go at user here. And we go at password here. And we said user. And that was just pass. That was just. That's what we had before. So, oops. Let's just get rid of this too. And all right, so it wasn't showing, but whatever. Let's see. So we are getting, I don't know why that's not working, because we have the same thing. Let's see here. I have basic auth, option users, user, pass, unauthorized response. Then there's, okay, so let's see here. What is going on with this one? The string argument must be of type string or an instance of buffer unreceived. Unauthorized response. All right, let me go check over here. Should have worked. All right, for now at least, we'll just leave it as is with this hard-coded stuff. And then we'll revisit it at the end of the show if we have time. But that's annoying. Like the code is correct. That's what I don't understand why it's doing that. But you know how it goes. You know how it goes. We will revisit that part to see why it's acting that way. Let me see. Let me see if I was to, no. Let me move this actually. I don't know. It's just weird. One more try. User. And here we would have pass. One more try. Same thing. Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. I'm just gonna leave it as is for now, and then we'll figure that part out later. That's very weird that would be happening. Anyways, whatever. Let's leave it as is. We'll revisit that. If I go back here, try it again, and it works. All right, so we'll leave it as that. We'll go and start to work on the UI real quick. So we're going to switch over to the other one, and we're going to say let me see what else we have on our, list for today. All right, so next up, we're going to be doing the, so say that's done for now. I wanted to update the title. So let's find out where our title is set on our page. And we will say that it's going to be, where's our header? Let's find out where the title is set in a React app. Where to update title in React, or page title, I should say. To manage all valid head tags, including title, in a declarative way, you can use the helmet component. Really? There's a helmet component? For React 16 and up, you can use the effect hook in function component. Huh. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? All right. I guess let's give that a try real quick. Let's go to, why do I still have this on the screen? Why do I still have that? Get that off the screen. All right. Let's go to, where are we? So let's say we go to here. Probably should clean up a lot of this stuff, but whatever. Let's go to function. And we will say title. It says use effect. And we'll say document dot title equals urban dictionary of economic data. And we will say, that's it. Now, if we go here, or I should start it this way. Let's give it a start. Say yes. All right. So I still don't see, still not there. That didn't work. You probably can't see it. You won't be able to see it because, let me see if I scroll down a little bit. Nope, you won't be able to see it. But it does not, it still says React App. So let's see, you know what? Let me just do this. I'm just gonna do a search. Oh wait, we did, there's something we have to do as well, I guess. Let's go here. Oh, okay, we have to do the helmet part. So let's go to do the helmet part where we'll say, I want to do just React App. So there is a title on the index page. Okay, so, all right, that was weird. All right, so urban dictionary of economic data. So that should take care of that part, which it did update. So, but I do want to add some dynamic titles though, where based on the page that you're on, that it will update that. So I think that part might be within here, where if we go to, let me see, render return helmet. So return. Is there a render on this page? No. What if we were to do, okay. Interesting. So we have what if can I do like a helmet here? Interesting. So let me check let's check the search results page, right? So here we have a return. I don't see a render though. Let's see what this React helmet thing is. Import helmet. Class application. Nested or ladder components will override duplicate changes. Interesting. We'll definitely have to play with that a little bit more in the future. Because one thing I don't understand is this render thing. So if I put a render, let me see. So let's say we go all the way to the top. So even here, we don't have this class thing. So let's go here. There is no class. Index.js. So root.render and then class name. So if we were to do, so it's root.render. I don't see a return in there though. Interesting. So we did update the title, but I want it to be a little bit more dynamic. So we will revisit that at a future date, but we do have, at least it doesn't say React app anymore. So that's important to me. All right. So let's start looking up the
Lunch break. Lunch break.
I was gonna say let's start looking up the Accordion stuff for React, but we'll spend the last 20 minutes dedicated to working on that. But let's go to our chat for today, or break time. All right. Let me see. What do we have going on in the chat? So, Nehemiah says, so good, so far so good. No complaints out there in Vegas. Mitch is laughing. I don't know why he's laughing. Let's see. We all hope that your car is eating good. Nehemiah says, hasn't done too much. I was actually been taking care of some business, so I'll have some content coming to address what I took care of. That is awesome. Your car says the code text needs to be larger in the background. Your car, I did make it larger. I don't know. Try to make it even larger if you want, but I don't know how big you want it to be. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Since your car wants it to be larger, let's go to let's see what we can do. That is the best that I could do. That says, let me see. It's not letting me move it anymore, your car. So that is as large as it's willing to go. There you go. I did my best. I did my best. I might just scrap this whole layout and just go back to my original layout. It says make the shade turn colors. I'm telling you, when you talk about design, you got to talk to me like I'm 5 years old, because I don't know what shade we're talking about. Are you talking about this, the glowing on the outside? And are you saying to have the colors like change, or create the moving border just thinner? I'm just gonna go back to my old layout. Or should the border look like a terminal window? Let's see how the terminal window looks. This is how the terminal window looks. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go back to, you see, and that's what this is why I do not like graphics, because everyone wants it one way, the other way. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna go back to my old layout and just be happy with that. Let's see, remove some of the transparency. It says where the food is at. It says switch your picture with Mitch on the banner. No, let's not do that. Let's move the picture in the box. Move the picture in the box. The banner is blocking you. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna go back to my old layout. Too much stuff to think about. Top right will probably be better or overlapping on the left middle like the old one. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to the old one. We're not doing this anymore. Says we have to put in the helmet part for the room 9 people. I don't think they will feel like DEI is working Thanksgiving. Let's see. Says looks good. Don't. Says quitter. Yep, I'm a quitter. If it comes to graphics and stuff, nope, not happening. Says he doesn't care about all my hard work trying to. It's just give me code. Just give me code. All right. You guys can have all the graphic stuff. Says Ralph is not invited to the UI party. Thank you so much. I do not want to go to the UI party. You guys can have the UI party. It is all yours. All yours. All right. All right. Let's do the second topic really, really quick. All right. I'm talking UI, graphics, all that. That's your car. That's Alexis's business. I will gladly not attend that party. All right. Don't threaten me with a good time. All right. Let's go to our second topic. Are some software engineers ghosts? So this is another one that I read on LinkedIn where this person said that, let's start a timer. And let's go to that screen. Said 9.5% of software engineers are ghosts. About 9.5% of software engineers contribute minimally to projects according to a study using private Git repo data. Remote working engineers exhibit a higher percentage of low productivity, 14% compared to those in hybrid, 9%, and 6% in office roles. So it says remote engineers exhibit a higher percentage of low productivity. So 14% of remote engineers exhibit low productivity, 9% of hybrid do that, and 6% of in office have a higher percentage of low productivity. That's interesting. Eliminating unproductive engineers could potentially save companies and the global economy substantial amounts, with estimates of $90 billion wasted globally. This is shocking if it's true. I would be interested to hear if anyone has similar stats or personal experience. There certainly seems to be plenty of communities on Reddit and elsewhere teaching people to do exactly this. Thoughts? To do exactly what? What is exactly what? So I'm curious though. Are software engineers ghosts? So let me check some of these comments as we go along. So the comments say, so this had compared to the so let's show this real quick, right? Let's show this real quick. I'll show this part. Compared to the Victim Olympics one, this one only had 14 reactions, not 2,111, and 45 comments in just one repost, right? So let me see what some of these comments say. Someone says, I'd be in engineering at FinCrime Dynamics, said, I'd be interested to see the metrics used from Git to determine productivity. So much of the value I think an engineer delivers lives outside of Git, and measuring productivity off Git could end up rewarding the wrong behaviors. I agree with that. 100%. It is, yeah, Git is not a good measure of, because that's just measuring like your commits and it just measures your commits. So that is not a good gauge. So that is true. I do agree with that. What else he says? Okay, so our model quantifies productivity by analyzing source code from private Git repos, simulating a panel of 10 experts, evaluating each commit across multiple dimensions. So that's how so that's how Git did this. The person also says, the comment says, so their model is garbage. I guess judging software engineers by the number of lines written is back in fashion. I agree with that. Because I'm telling you, like, especially senior engineers, when they're like writing out, figuring out ideas and writing out documentation on how they're going to implement something, that like, all right. But I will say this though. I will say that I don't think working remotely or working in person really makes a difference on your productivity, if you're going to be more productive or not. I think that if you are a trash, lazy employer or employee, I should say an employee, then it doesn't really matter where you're doing your lazy, ineffective work at, right? That's my thoughts on it. I think if you are trash at home, you're gonna be trash in the office. If you ever saw the movie Office Space, ooh, what happened there? If you ever saw the movie Office Space, when they asked him like, how does your day go? I come in about 15 minutes late. I spend the first 90 minutes, just looking up at the sky, trying to get ready. And then I do some work for about 15 minutes. Then I got to get ready for lunch. And then I go to lunch. And then after I come back from lunch, then I also have to unwind from lunch. I got to digest. And then that's another like 90 minutes. So then I actually end up spending about, 30 minutes doing work for the day. And he was doing that in the office. That was being done in the office. So I'm saying that I don't think that so here's my thoughts on remote versus non-remote, right? If you are going to do a great job, you're going to do it from any location that you're at. You can be working on the beach in Hawaii, working remotely and do a great job. And you can be in the office sitting right next.
Back to work, chop, chop, let's go. Come on, get a move on. Back to work.
You can be sitting right next to your boss under constant supervision, and you still do a trash job. So I don't think it is the location that you work from. I think it is the person who is working, regardless of the location. I think that most people are just there for the check, and you might agree that that's why they should be there for. But if you are actually invested into your success, into your growth, then it's not just going to be, it won't matter where you work from, right? So whether you're in the office, whether you're not in the office, whatever the case may be. And I do agree with the comments that measuring lines of code pushed does not prove or disprove how productive you are. Because guess what? Is GitHub analyzing the quality of the code? Because I can do a coding example or some practice problem where I can get the same amount of, I can get the same results whether I'm writing 100 lines of code or I'm writing one line of code, right? So that is not a good judge. Anyways, let's go to the comments real quick and then we're going to get back to work. Mitch says too many layoffs. And Yakar says the lazy, that's small. Says the lazy people are about to mess it up for everyone. It's going to become a situation where it's better to have them in office for efficiency, i.e. so they can track you online and in person. So pretty much it's going to be better to have them in office to see who should get laid off and who should not. But I mean, like I said, it's the quality, and I think there will be exceptions. But a lot of people who got hired in the past few years probably shouldn't have got hired. But the same way that the economy corrects itself, so will the job market. All right. Yeah. So looks like my lip is busted. Anyways, let's continue on with the show. Let's do our last working segment of the day. We're gonna do our accordions, right? So Let me close that out. We're gonna put our last 20 minutes.
It's time to do.
All right. All right. So let's go to, where do I have it? I think it's here. So now we're gonna get into the stuff that your car likes and Rod Brown likes. We're going to do these accordions. So basically, it should show up like this. So what we want to do is when we go to, let's say we search for jobs. My database not up? Hold on. Is the database not up? Hold on. Let me see. Docker PS. It is connected to the database. It's not working. Let's see. What's going on here? Why is this not connecting? Says connected to the database. Let's go here and let's do a localhost get all. Is it not connected to the API? Let me see. Localhost 3000. Oh, I know why. Duh. It's because we did not, we have to pass in. All right, so before we can do that, we have to pass in our Axios parameters. So where do we have that? Let's say Axios get basic auth. We're going to say how to send basic auth with Axios. I might have just been able to use this. Let me see. All right. Cool. So let's go. We have to do that before we can do anything else. So here, I'm going to add React app UDEC API user equals tech coach Ralph. And then React app. So we have the security is working apparently. We have API pass equals the coach we need. And just to show this real quick, right? If we go to my mouse, if we go to here and we look at here and we go here and we say jobs, look at that, boom. Unauthorized access. So it's working already, right? And it says, oh, do we not get that? Hope we don't get that. But, so it's working. It is working. So our security is working. So now, let me go back and finish this off. And we're going to go to here. And we're going to go to everywhere that an API request is being made. So let's search for Axios. In the header, we are going to say Axios get, and we have, so we got this one taken care of, but here we're going to say session URL, we got that. And then we're going to say this. And then we're going to say auth, and we're going to say username is process.env.react app user, and we're going to say password. There we go. Right? Was it just pass or was it password? Let me see. It was just pass. And we got to do the same thing for, well, let's see if this one works, right? Let's see if this works. So if we go back over here, we should be able to get our results, right? And we search for jobs. Still no. I spelled the password wrong. That's why. It's case sensitive. The coach we need. All right. So let's do that. Did it take it? Let's just restart that. Yes. All right. What part are we started on? So if we go here and we search for jobs, still no, what the, hold on, let me see, what port are we on? Let's go over here. Let me see what's the password that I set. Let's go to main, tech coach Ralph, the coach we need. All right, let's go over here and we say tech coach Ralph, the coach we need. And we go to API pass, we go to the header, we're doing the search, and we have app, okay, pass. So let's see if we go to, let's give that a start again. And we'll go with Y. Okay, let's go here. Why isn't it taking the password? Network. Job search. It's giving us the 401. Restart this too. And refresh that. Job. I don't know why it's giving us a 401. Huh. All right. I'll work on that, but for now, I'm just going to turn it off on the API side of it so that we can actually be able to, same thing. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let's go here. Nah, not do that. It's annoying. Let's see what we can do. What time is it? 10 minutes. All right, I'm gonna turn this off just so we can actually get to the accordions for now. That's kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go here. And I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna just turn this whole basic auth thing off. And I'll figure that out later. So if we go here, this should start. And if we go here, job. All right, we got our results again. Cool. So let's talk about adding this over here. Let's close that. And I want to do this, right? So we are going to say, how do we do this? We're going to say import Accordian from React Bootstrap. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go over to, let me close that out. So, and there's gonna be Accordion. Is there anything we need to install for this? Let me see. Getting started. Introduction. All right, so we're gonna install React Bootstrap. Cool. So let's go over here. Over here, we're gonna say npm install React Bootstrap and Bootstrap. And then I'm gonna go to the Accordion page. And we're gonna say, we want the Accordion on the definitions page. So let's find the definition page. And we wanted to say, when you get the definition, it's gonna be one Accordion. So first up we're gonna do is import. And we can go for a few extra minutes if we have to, because I want to get this thing done. Because Sunday we can push this up. And I'll work on this. I'll look into the, you know what? What we can do is after we get this working, we can stay extra and we can have overtime, right? We can do overtime and figure out this security thing. So let's go and do import Accordion from React Bootstrap Accordion. And we're gonna go over to, let me move this down a little bit. We're gonna say, once we get to here, we're going to say, Accordion default action key is going to be 0. And we'll say Accordion dot item for event key is 0, and we'll say Accordion dot header is going to be, did I just delete a bunch of stuff? Hold on. Let's go to copy that. Where? Okay, so this is supposed to be the definition here. All right, cool. So let's go here. And we will say, we'll call this, let me see, how do I have it on? Look at the page real quick. Oh, it's already showing up on the page. So we'll say header is going to be definition, or let's call it economic indicator. And we will have that, and then it says to, what's next? Here, and then we have to go accordion body. Dot body, and that's going to be I don't know why I keep saying accordion when it's accordion. We're gonna say here, we're gonna drop that in here like it's hot. And let's take a look at it to see if that worked, right? Let's go over here and let's take a look at here. Well, looky here, look at that. So if we can go boom, and boom, boom, and boom. Look at that. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's do the same thing for our examples now. We'll have to figure out the colors of it later on, but I think that's great progress for now. Let's go back over here. So now we know how to do it. Let's go to, we'll say accordion. Well, we're going to do two actually, right? Accordion. Oops. Accordion. All right. I guess we should say this would be maybe 1, I guess. And then we'll say accordion event key is 0. And then we'll say accordion header is going to be examples. And now we're going to have a sub accordion in there. Let's do this as a 1. And then we're going to say inside of this accordion, we're going to say not accordion. Well, I guess we would say accordion body. But in here, we're going to say another accordion. And default active key. Oh, come on. And we're going to say this. Let's put this as a 2. And we will say the way this is going to have to go is, where is our loop? We're going to take our loop here. And I'm going to cut this loop. And I'm going to paste this loop in here. Right? And within this loop, though, we're going to say we're going to say accordion item. Maybe I should do it in here. Accordion item. And that would be, I think that's correct. Or maybe it's item. I don't know. Because I need a number for that. We'll figure that out. Not sure. We'll figure, but whatever. So let's go here and we'll say for the second accordion is going to be example type. Let's just drop this whole thing in here. And then accordion body. And we should just drop that in there. Let's see if that's going to work. I might have some issues with this right here, but we shall find out. We shall find out. Let's see. So, and I also wanted to remove something. Or maybe I already removed it. All right. So let's go over and see what happened. So we have our dictionary, or our economic indicator. Then we have our example. And in our example, we have software engineering. Cool. Is there HR somewhere in here? Oh, we do. Yeah, let me get rid of that. So we have our, I don't like that H4 actually like that. Unless the colors were different. I don't know. We'll figure that out. That's just more cosmetic stuff. But I'll take the H5 off for now. Let's get rid of it. Let's go here. It's still there. Oh, okay. I see where it's at. Yeah. For now, we'll remove that. Oh, where'd that eco sign come from? Oh, okay. All right. For now, it's like that. And we have
Lunch break.
this.
Lunch break.
So if I could find one with more than one, let me see. Jobs. Let me see. Economic indicator. And then software engineering for jobs. Okay, maybe that's what we looked at before. Let's see. Monthly jobs report. Still one. Let me see if there's one that uses more than one. So gross domestic product. Let's check out gross domestic product. All right, let's close that. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. Boom. I like it. I like it. Let's do domestic. Click on that. And it gives you your definition already opened. And then you can close that once you're done. And then now you have your examples where you can choose from. It gives you the examples opened by default. Let me see. Looks like it gives you the example open by default. Click on that. And yeah, so both of them are open, but for the examples, they're already closed. Cool. Cool. All right, let's go to break. Let's go to break, and then we'll see what we do next, all right? Let me see. So Mitch had asked your car had previously said, the lazy people are about to mess it up for everyone. It's going to be a situation where it's just better to have them in office for efficiency. All right. And Mitch says, what about hybrid? Your car says, probably for seasoned employees, but the new hires will be in office only. Imagine too, like, what about all the job stackers? What about all the job stackers? What's going to happen to them? Because like remote jobs are not how they used to be. Says, then when people like you retire, there will be no more Mitches left. That is true. That is true. What would the world be without Mitch? Hey, Mitch, by the way, are you at your mom's house? If you're at your mom's house, I will play your song. I will play your song if you're at your mom's house. I'm just saying. Someone shouldn't have got hired, but some used it to their advantage. I mean, if you get, but that's also the problem though, Mitch. A lot of people, I would say, I agree with you. Some use it to their advantage, and for them, that's awesome, right? But I would say majority of them though, they used it to take 5 jobs at the same time, and not really to learn how to do anything, but just pretty much like for QA. I'm telling you, I think on Monday, for Monday's Candid Conversation, I'm going to be talking about the state of QA, right? But most people use it to complain and just follow a certain set of directions instead of being innovative. And now, fast forward to now, it's like, well, we can do without it. Like we can find a better way to do it. Let's see. It says, Ralph, did Mitch make you catch them hands? Your lip busted. Nope. I think what happened was at jiu-jitsu last night, you guys all know my friend Justin from jiu-jitsu. He thought that we were at the UFC gym in the octagon, and he was throwing punches and elbows, and I was trying to dodge him like I dodged Mitch's hands, but one got through. And so it is what it is. It is what it is.
Bruh.
Let's see. That thing is let's see. That bottle bigger than you. That is true. That is true. It looks like a wallet top on a Gatorade cooler. Nope, it's just a Stanley. Just a Stanley. Says
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
You see those baby hats trying to hold it? Oh my goodness. You're sick, baby. That's hilarious. Do you remember Deadpool in that one scene where he had baby hands? I don't know if I saw Deadpool. I didn't see it. I don't like Ryan, the main character. Mitch doesn't like anybody. What's that movie where Marlon played a baby? What was that movie actually? I think I saw that movie too. Little Man. That's the one. Little Man. I think I saw Little Man. Let's see. Was it Little Man? Yeah, it was Little Man. All right, what else we got? Let's see. Extra credit. We're gonna do extra credit. We are gonna do extra credit. Mitch says, where the party at? Alexa says, I think I should have made some rice pudding. That's what I'm craving. Rice pudding is good, I must say. I try to avoid it, but it's good. It is good. It says, yeah, the job stacker is gonna be messed up. Mitch, in the words of Drago, if they die, they die. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alexa says, I missed out the job stacking. Damn it. No, Alexis, you were job stacking only with kids though, which that is, so it's like you have 2 full-time jobs because you have 2 kids. So trust me, it is, I think you job stack a lot more than other people do. All right. Taking them to martial arts, to robotics, making sure that they eat, spending time with them, fixing all their issues, making sure they got their homework done, and the list goes on and on and on. You are the true job stacker out here. It says, yes, of course I did. I should have done rice pudding though. And says, you didn't invite us over. Imagine, Alex, imagine if you were to invite Mitch over and then he would just be talking about all the things that he doesn't like and how you're not going to say hi to him. You're not paying enough attention to him. I'm telling you, like, Mitch is a whole diva. I'm just saying. It says, we're all spread out, South Florida, California, Jersey. And you know what? That is just the way, because, we're global, right? We're on each coast, the Northeast, the Southeast, everywhere. We're everywhere. I need to find somebody in Canada. I need to find somebody in Canada. I need to find somebody in Mexico. I need to find somebody in South America, somebody over I actually have someone in Europe. I need to find somebody in Tokyo, in all those places, all right? Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Yeah, Little Man. I wouldn't say a word. I know. He says, Techo drop, he a full-time job. What? Am I a full-time? Oh my, am I a full-time job? Mitch says, all right, Mitch, let me fix that. You said Mitch is okay, I agree 100%. Mitch is a full-time job, I'm telling you. And Mitch says, a diva? Wow. Hey, Mitch.
I was gonna lie to you, but I had to tell the truth.
I'm just being honest. Yeah, I got what you meant, Alex. I got you. Says, wow, you're sick. That's what you think of me. All right. Let's do some overtime. Before we do that overtime, my last thought that I was going to share with you for today was, I'm not even going to put a timer up for this, but the question is, have you started planning for 2025? Sunday is December 1st. That means we have 31 days before we get into January, before we get into 2025. Have you started planning for 2025 yet? And if you have not, then you have to start right now. If you can put out Christmas decorations already, then you can already start planning for 2025. What is that you're going to do? What do you want to accomplish? And then, so you should take this weekend to plan for 2025, right? Take this weekend to plan for 2025. And then when do you get started in 2025? In what you plan for 2025? Is it on January 1st? If your answer is yes, then
Congratulations, you played yourself.
let's say you plan for 2025 between today and Sunday, and then between today and Saturday, Sunday, and then Sunday comes. When do you start? You start what you've planned for 2025 on December 1st, and you keep it running. Because guess what? If you wait to January 1st, you're going to quit by January 15th. So we start December, so we don't even care about what happens on January 1st. We just keep rolling through it, right? I have never been the one to have New Year's resolutions because guess what? I was never upset or bothered by what I did the previous year. And I said, you know what? I just want to do it better. I want what I did last year better this year. So what are my plans? What are my goals for 2025? We want to keep going. I want to provide more clips. I want to provide, I do not want to provide a new layout. That is not a goal for 2025. After trying it for this past couple of days, it was a absolute show, right? So I actually kind of like this though. I actually kind of like the way that it is. I might just leave it as it is, but that's what I'm saying. Get started today. Don't hesitate. Don't procrastinate. That's probably the biggest challenge for people is procrastinating. So let's get it started today. And let's prioritize, let's execute, let's win. All right. That is my message to you. Start planning today, start executing tomorrow, and no days off. Let's run it up, right? Let's run it up. I want to do even more content, find new things to explore, more cybersecurity topics. I want to dive into cybersecurity type stuff. Just do stuff. Let's build. That's the goal for 2025. Let's continue to build. Let's continue to run it up. All right. So we're going to go into overtime. And let me see what Mitch and Alexis were saying in the meantime. It says, Alexis, do you have family over? I started planning Monday. It's about to be serious. That's what I'm talking about, Mitch. January 1st is too late. Facts, 100% facts. Alexa says, just her mom is over. And says, tell her Mitch said hi, the nice one. And Mitch says, I am working out later. No big back here. What? Mitch is a very mean one. Your car, the nice one. Tech Coach Ralph is the balance. You see, look at that. I am balanced, believe it or not. Believe it or not, me, am balanced. I would have never thought anyone would have said that. You know what, Alexis, you got one of these.
I appreciate you.
All right, so let's just work for a little bit, and we'll wrap it up in a little bit. Just want to clean up some things. Make sure, cool. All right, let's continue on. Timer's up, but we got a little bit of time. Let's see what we can do. Let me go take a look at this. I don't like this blue, to be honest with you, but I can live with it. And we are going to say, so that's good though. I like it. We'll have to make sure that Rod Brown sees this. However, okay, that's good. Cool. Maybe we should add some spacing between these though. Accordion. Let's say accordion. We add a class for accordion and we say margin 10px. Oops. Come on. 10px 0. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's go ahead and add that. Let's go to our style sheet. And we're gonna go to, we'll just do it down here. Accordion margin 0 or 10px and 0. So now when we go back over here, cool, perfect. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's good. Perfect. All All right, so that part is good. I want to get back to figuring out this. Figuring out this security stuff because that is pretty important. Let's see. So we're gonna go over to here, and we're going to do a. So I'm gonna re-enable this, right? Because the API. All right, let's do that. Let's re-enable this, and we're gonna go over to here, and we're gonna go over to Talend, and we're gonna do here, right? So this works. If I take this off, we get our message. All right, perfect. So now if we hit the endpoint for the search though, which is header API glossary, search, question mark, search term jobless. So that's the works, right? So that's the works. So why is that not accepting when we, cool, so that works. So why is that not accepting when we take the UI and we pass in, unless we're doing something wrong, we pass in the auth username, all right, say get, let's see. So await Axios. Axios get, and then the session URL, and then we have, I see the documentation. Let me take a look at the documentation. Let's take a look at that. So let's see, we search for auth, API first authentication, authorization, fraud prevention. All right, so auth indicates that HTTP basic auth should be used and supplies credentials. This will set an authorization header overriding any existing authorization custom headers you have in headers. Please note that HTTP basic auth is configurable through this parameter for bearer tokens, such as use custom headers instead. So username, we have username. Password, we have password. All right, let's continue looking. Let's see, HTTP. So protocol HTTPS, host, so that's for a proxy. Let's see. So Axios, common headers, no. Huh. Let me zoom out on this. Let's see. You can set the name of a built-in adapter. Let's see. Auth indicate that HTTP should be used and supplies credentials. So we have that. So why aren't you accepting it? All right, let me see. If I change this directly to Tech Coach Ralph, and this to the coach we need. Now, if we go here and we search for jobs, it's not taking it for some reason. I don't know why it's not taking it. Oops. So strange. Huh. So let's search for React Axios not passing auth creds. Axios post method. We're just going to get though. It says here, if your React application with Axios isn't passing auth credential, check ensure. Oh, maybe that's what it is. It might be this actually. Let's try that. Let's try that. We will do Axios defaults with credentials equals true. Okay, maybe that could be it. And if we go here and we go back over here, well, shout out to the typos out there, right? Axios. Axios. What? Let's move that over here. Let's try that. All right, let's try that. So let's go back over here. Let's give that a try. Let me close that out. All right, not leave that open. Jobs. Still not getting through. Why does this look all messed up? Let's see. Huh. Let's go to our components. Let's see here. That doesn't make any sense. Let's keep looking. Verify that your backend server is configured to allow credentials from your React app origin. This involves setting the access control header in your React app domain to true. Oh, maybe this allow credentials thing. Okay, let's try that. Let's go over to this right here. And where, let's move cores here. Let's go there. Let me just try without switching screens. Still failing. Okay. So now if we go and we try to configure Express cores allow credentials. Express cores not allowing credentials. Let's see, cores options. Credentials equals true. All right, so let's try that. Let's go over to here. And let's do, because maybe cores is not allowing the credentials to go through. So we will do const course course options equals credential true. All right, and then inside of course, use course, we're going to say inside of course, we're going to say course options. All right, so we got that. Okay, let's give that another try. If we go back to our other screen and we search, let me go again. We're going to search for jobs. Still not making any sense. Doesn't make any sense. We cannot. The password is right. Let me see. The coach we need, tech coach Ralph, the coach we need. And we go over here and it has tech coach Ralph, the coach we need. Doesn't make any sense. Let's keep looking. Okay. Let's see. You can do something like this as well. App.use and router. I don't know. When you use server.use course, all the requests are allowed by default because of which it's set to this. So you might want to specify. So, but I'm not even getting a course issue. Back with expression Mongo. I have components which need to fetch requests, including credentials, which should be okay. Use course. I mean, it has it here. Use course credentials. True. They're using helmet. Let me see. Auth initialize. So weird. Let me do some more searching. So it's not cores, that's the React not passing. Let me try something. So I'm gonna do in here console console.log. Let's do that. Let's try that. So let's go here. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to at the console. And we're going to say, oh, look at that. Look at that. If I checked the console, I would have seen what the issue was. All right, so access to this from origin has been blocked by cores. The value of the access control header must not be wildcard when request credentials mode is include. The credentials mode must be initiated by the... All right, well, congratulations. We played ourselves.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
All right, so let's fix that, I guess. Let me get that, and we're going to say, so the value, all right, so let's copy this. Let's go here. I have, all right, so let's see. This is part of security. You cannot do that. If you want to allow credentials, then access control origin must not be an asterisk. You will need to specify the exact protocol plus domain plus port. Besides, asterisk is too permissive and would defeat the use of credentials. Let's see. So if we were to say over here, we were to do, let's see, we were to do so we need to specify the origin, and the origin would be, so let's see, right, hold on, let's do it in here. Origin is, for now, we'll just pass in HTTP. This is going to be 3000. And we would say like that. And now if we go over to here and we search for jobs, we're still getting that it's blocked. Still getting that it's blocked. But it says that the access, oh, okay, so this would be, wait, has a value of 309. All right, so the origin would be, I guess the origin would be the port that we're running on. So let's do that. So I just updated it to, I'll just show you. I updated it to the current port that we're on, which is 303. And if we go back over here, and now we do a search, undefined. What? Let's try that again. Search. Now we're getting undefined. So we're not getting a CORS error anymore. We're not getting the CORS anymore. Let me see here. So now it's telling us that so now the CORS issue isn't a problem, but it's telling us that our credentials are wrong. Well, I guess we'll check our credentials again, fortunately. Techo Drauf, the coach we need. So let's see if we can log. Let me see. Let's go here. Jobs. Console. That is weird. So we're getting past the CORS issue now. But it's getting to here. And it's telling us that our username and password is wrong. Let me see. Headers. Access control origin, credentials true. Huh. Very weird. What if we were to do, let me just try something out real quick. If I did, what? Let's see. Huh. It's getting there. But I don't know. I don't know. This has the username, has the password. Tech Coach Ralph, the coach we need. It's correct. Because if we go over to here and we send it, it works. Very weird. Well, I don't know. I'll keep playing around with it, but I'm going to get out of here. We did a lot today. Just got to figure out this little password stuff. I'm going to try to figure it out between now and Sunday so that we can deploy this latest version on Sunday to Google Cloud Platform and see what happens, all right? But I do thank you guys for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you guys. I just want to tell you again to have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Hopefully that you guys are with family, having a great day, but we still work. We don't miss. Let me see. Hey, Mitch, I have a question for you. Mitch. Have you tuned in to the live streams of your 35-foot jump shot? Have you watched your 35-foot jump shot live streams? Just wondering. I just noticed your car said thank you to Alexis for saying that he's a nice one. Your car is a nice one, though. Your car is a nice one. Unless you cross your car. If you cross your car, it's not that he's going to be the mean one. He will just say, who? I don't know who that is. Right, your car, right? Your car says, we love you too, Mitch. Mitch, we are not asking you to change. The one time that Mitch tried to change, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost. Mitch says, I'm confused. How am I the mean one? Maybe Ralph is right. I would be acting like a diva. That is true. It says, you told me to look in the mirror if I wanted to know what trashy trash was. Did he really? Did I miss that? Oh my God. Did he really say that to you? Let me see. Hey, hold on. Where was this? Well, how did I miss this? Oh my goodness. That is mean. That was mean. Let me search. Let me search here. Trash. I don't have it in my, I don't see it here. Trashy? I don't know. I didn't see it. Let's see. And Mitch says, "Wow, girls really be remembering." And I said, "Oh, so that must have been on another stream." Mitch, you know how it goes. It's like they'll say, "Remember on January 22nd of 1974 when you said that." This, and this, and it was at 8 o'clock. It was no 9 o'clock. It was at 8:27. Right between we were having breakfast and you were eating a bagel with cinnamon cream cheese on it, and you said this to me, and I remember it to this day. Yep, that's how it goes. Like it says, you are mean. Guess what? and he wants you to invite him over for Thanksgiving dinner, right? I tell you, Ralph, y'all didn't have people over. Hey man, hey. The Giants are playing today. They're playing the Cowboys apparently. It says, "Are you a Giants fan?" It says, "No, he's not a Giants fan. He's a Steelers fan. He is a Steelers because you know what? Because remember, Alexis, that Pennsylvania is right next to New Jersey, right? Pennsylvania is right next to New Jersey. So when they are right next to each other, that means that they are neighbors. Pennsylvania is to the left of New Jersey. Therefore, if Pennsylvania is to the left, then that means that New Jersey must be to the right of Pennsylvania. All right. Says not today, but I figured. When he said you'd be remembering everything, I figured. Yakar says he does not watch. Says, yeah, a little bit, not all of them. Okay, he says a little bit, not all of them. Says, I know that's the one, Yakar. Says, I know that's the one, Yakar with the energy drink. I said it like, hey, are you guys going to hold other people accountable, or is it just me for drinking when I used to drink energy drinks? I haven't drank them since March, since after competition, because you guys said nope, it's not good for you. Says, it wasn't today. She was talking about from 50. So I was right when I said 1973. Like, remember that day in 1973? I was right. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. I don't know yet if I'm gonna go live tomorrow to work on the mobile app. I might not. Depends how I feel. But we will be back on Saturday morning for our Men Lie, Women Lie, Numbers Manipulate show. And of course, we have the Bug Bite tomorrow. So tune in to the Bug Bite. We're going to be talking about how the federal government is trying to ruin our life by breaking up Google, making them sell Google Chrome, as well as Android. We're gonna be back on Sunday as well. Do me a favor though, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time they go live and drop new content. All right. And check out techcoachrob.dev. Sign up today. You can sign up for free. Tons and tons of amazing, amazing content. We're going to be getting some more stuff coming out, presentations on what my people are learning and how they're leveling up, all of that good stuff. All right. Mitch says that about my remarks with him being a Steelers fan, says Pittsburgh isn't though. Pittsburgh isn't what? Says it would be the Eagles, but isn't Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania? Can't you, like, if you're in New Jersey and you want to root for a team in Pennsylvania, can't you choose between the Steelers and the Eagles? Can't you? You guys don't have that choice over there? It says I would do it in a nice way. Like, those energy drinks, they're really not that good for you. Like, how about you? For me, it was like, you're trying to kill yourself? Are you trying to kill yourself? What's wrong with you? Those are trash.
Congratulations, you played.
That's how they did me. That's how you did me. But if it was somebody else, they'd be like, oh, you should really put down the energy drinks. You should pick up something. You should maybe drink some water. More water. I got you, Mitch. I see how it is. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I have a question for you though. I have a question on this beautiful, beautiful Thanksgiving Day of 2024. Did you have a good time?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Are you not entertained? I had a great time. Mitch also says, hey, you shouldn't be drinking those. Here are some stats. And those stats are going to be sprinkled with love, right? They're going to be sprinkled with love, right, Mitch? We're going to catch these hands of love.
My boy Mitch, we don't always see eye to eye, but in the ring of life, he's my ride or die. Throwing shade with his threats, catch his hands and shouts. But trust me, it's love he's packing, not just about. We banter like kings, no one's backing down. Throwing punches, but it's all from the heart. In this crazy world, we're always a team. Best friends forever, with the shared dream. Mitch and me, man, we're living the theme. We chop up the data, make those numbers dance. Talking tech battles, man, we take our stance. Chicago PD, yeah, with a squad on the lane. Fighting like Ricky and Cal, bringing glory and pain. But win or lose, we're never apart. throwing punches, but it's all from the heart. In this crazy world, we're always a team. Best friends forever, with the shared dream. Mitch and me, man, we're living the theme. So here's to us, a bond that won't fade. In the ring of the streets, we've got it made.
You never know when Mitch's theme music might just drop. It might just drop. You never know what show, what time it might just drop. All right. So shout out to my guy, Mitch. But you guys know, we gotta go. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Today's price is certainly not tomorrow's price because
one more thing. Price of the brick going up.
The price of the brick is always going up. And with that being said, this is Tech Coach Ralph. It says, why you ask that though? If your mom is listening? Or so I asked if your mom is listening so that she can hear your theme music and know that we appreciate you over here, that you are a staple to the channel. It would not be what it is without you. And about the energy drinks, I just want to see if you have the same energy, right? Like if for me, like you're gonna be like, oh, you're trying to kill yourself, and then for other people, you're be like, here are the stats. This is why you probably shouldn't do it. Save yourself. Because I'm just trying to look out for you. That's why I asked Mitch. I just want to see if you treat other people the same way as your best friend. All right, that's why. Alexis says, enjoy the rest of your day. You too as well, Alexis. Enjoy the day with your family, with the husband, with the girls, with your mom, all of that good stuff. All right. And with that being said, we are out of here. This is Tech Coach Ralph. We are out.
Tech Coach Ralph, tough as nails, no disguise. Pushing limits, yeah, he's that kind of guy. At first it's harsh, the rules feel like chains. But trust the process, there's sunshine in the rains. He cracks the whip, but it's all in love. Results shining bright like stars above. Tech Coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. Days turn to weeks, skills sharp and fast. What once was a struggle now feels like a blast. Step by step, we rise and we glow. With Ralph in our corner, we're ready to show. Singing his praises, can't keep it inside. From hard ass to hero, he's our pride. Tech Coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed.
here wondering what to do. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand. Guess value in my tongue takes a stand. People reaching out for me unknown, begging for advice like I've got the throne. But when the truth hits, they're up and gone, leaving me with echoes all alone. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand. Guess value in my tongue takes a stand. People reaching out for me unknown, begging for advice like I've got the throne. But when the truth hits, they're up and gone, leaving me with echoes all alone. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand. Guess value in my tongue takes a stand. It's a cycle that I see every day. They come and go like the light of day. I'm done with wasting every breath I take. Time is cold and I refuse to break. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand. Guess value in my tongue takes a stand. It's a cycle that I see every day. They come and go like the light of day. I'm done with wasting every breath I take. Time is gold and I refuse to break. Why you ghost when I give the plan? Disappear like shadows in the sand. You ask for help, now you don't understand.